Hey guys, welcome back to Latination. We're back with Emmanuel Plaitez talking about his company Spokio.com, which he is the chief strategist for. And we were delving into a little bit about this opting out option. Now, it's a Google for people, basically, not your grandma's phone book, as your tagline says. So with this opting out option, what types of people are likely to opt out? Because I'm sure there are certain people, like people in law enforcement or people in government that don't necessarily want to be found.
Yeah. So it depends on the state, but there's certain protected classes of people.
Okay.
And specifically the ones that we've worked most closely with our law enforcement agencies to make sure that police officers that are in the line of fire that could be in danger, that they can opt out much more easily, right? Anyone could already do it. Actually, we pride ourselves in making it the easiest service to be able to opt out. Yes, anyone can, because in
the
break there was you mentioned celebrities. Got it. So actually, and this is a good segue to how excited I am to be the chief strategy officer of a technology company in Los Angeles, and I would say one of the fastest growing, if not the fastest growing technology company that's not venture funded, is that we can create other products. We have a bunch of engineers and a bunch of data, and now we're thinking about what other things that are of human interest, right? And famous people is actually something very interesting. We're actually in the process of trying to figure out how to democratize fame. Now, what is fame, right? There are tons of, we live, especially in Los Angeles, where so many people that are trying to aspire to have some sort of notoriety, hopefully positive, right. That we want to figure out how to make it easier for them to be able to monetize their talent. And we want to make sure that we can create a platform so that anyone can go on there. Right now, the way we're doing it is thinking from a more scientific perspective to aggregate from what's on Wikipedia to other public websites about people. And the famous people on our site actually have different profiles. It's more picture-based. It's more timeline history-based. And that is what attracts a lot of people. It's actually our fastest growing product that we're not even monetizing yet. Similar to other companies such as Google, where you create products that you're not even worried about making money. You're worried about more mission-driven and making sure that it's about people and storytelling.
But you can still find their house?
You can find their house, actually. It's actually different. However, if someone actually, a lot of people have different names for celebrities, right? Right. So the celebrity profiles are very different. It's the picture, it's the story, it's the bio, it's pictures. It's that type of thing, and then the regular kind of white pages directory data is one thing. We also have real estate information. We have real estate prices across the country. So there's a bunch of different places that we're moving into. Genealogy, something else that you want to be thinking about. I want to reconnect with family. How do I put that together using Spokio? So there's a bunch of different new products that are all, at the end of the day, people-related, human interest-related.
Now, just hedging on this whole public persona kind of thing, I'm going to segue to something that's maybe off tech, but it could be a technical or web-based, because I'm sure you're going to be using the internet as your grassroots campaign. Absolutely. You're running for mayor of Los Angeles, the only Latino candidate for Los Angeles mayor? I don't want to say I'm the only Latino candidate. There's another candidate that has some Latino lineage. We've never heard of him.
But I could safely say I'm the only one that grew up in the east side of LA, was born in South LA in the inner city, and someone that's through all my life has been active with Latino organizations. I chair 2 Latino-based nonprofits. I created a web series.
Oh, that's right.
I think I've seen someone on that show. I think,
something that's out there that's so at the end of the day, I pride myself on making sure, and the way I couch it is that I'm very lucky to be Latino because I have a better reach and understanding of the Latino community. But I am myself Mexican and Salvadoran. I'm mixed myself, and there's tons of nationalities. We're linked by one common language, at least whether us or our ancestors, and I'm happy to be able to represent that part of LA, but I also know that in order for us to be successful, we need to be leaders writ large. It's not about leadership just within a community, it's about leadership in general, problem solving, being able to tackle the most difficult issue.
You're a 21st century Renaissance man, my kind of guy. Now stick around because we got to take a break, but we'll be back right after this with Emmanuel Plaitez on Latination.